Glacial Trail is the worst thing to happen since the Black Death. Obviously, I'm joking. Or am I? Well, sorta. It's really bad, but it's not worse than the Black Death or something. Or is it? Okay, fine, I'll stop. Anyway, you read the title. Here are 25 reasons why Glacial Trail is one of the worst maps in BTD6. So, just quickly, quick disclaimer, I'm not going to read out the whole thing, but I would recommend you read it. I just don't want to drag on this intro too long. Reason number 1. The map is literally just blue. Except for the snow and stuff, it is literally just blue. There are no other colors on this map. Reason number 2. The map has pretty much nothing going on animation-wise. Like, the only things moving are the water a little bit, and the foreground snow particles. Most other maps have at least a little bit more movement than this, and if they don't, there's a pretty good reason why they don't. Like, for Dark Dungeons, it is quite literally a dungeon. Like, at least on Glacial Trail they could have added some, like, ice cubes going down the river or something. That would have at least added a little bit. Reason number 3. The track. Look, this might just be the laziest track design I've ever seen. I get that the map is supposed to revolve around the gimmick, yeah, but the track should have at least something going on. It should be more than just, there's a loop here, and ooh, there's another one at the end. Like, bruh. Workshop may just be a straight line, but at least you can interact with the map to make it not a straight line, and the Moab path isn't a straight line. It's 2 straight lines. Reason number 4. There's water, but most water towers are completely useless here because this stupid goddamn ledge. Number 5. This massive area at the top has literally nothing going on. It is quite literally blank space that only exists to give you room to place global towers. Reason 6. The stupid thing in the middle makes Bloons completely invulnerable, and it's very annoying. Number 7. The stupid thing in the middle allows for practical perma-stall using a Moab shove or any blowback like downdraft. It's kinda stupid. Reason number 8. This frozen guy in the bottom left corner. I get that he's trying to help you figure out the specifics of the gimmick, but he sucks at his only job. Like, I distinctly remember when this map came out, this guy did not help at all. Reason number 9. The way the gimmick works is that it practically forces you to use a dual DPS setup, Ice Monkey spam, or Permaspike, and that seriously goes against my playstyle of 1 DPS with a lot of support, and I just don't like having to spam Ice Monkeys or Permaspike. It's kinda cringe. 10. The purple. Number 10. It literally blocks some of the best spots to artificially increase the difficulty for absolutely no reason. Reason number 11. The map's entire difficulty comes from being forced to plan out the entire run in advance, which is really just not fun gameplay. Reason number 12. This map is also based on remembering exactly when you place towers, which is also not fun because if you don't have a good memory, you have to write it down. Reason number 13. This is probably the most important one in my opinion. The gimmick itself is just really bad. Like, I cannot stress just how jarring it feels when you haven't played the map before, to see your towers randomly get frozen and be unable to do anything about it. And it's also hard to figure out how the freezing even works in the first place, so you're pretty much forced to just Google it if you don't have friends to tell you. And you are a Bloons player, so you probably don't even know what the word friend means. I get chills from even thinking about that word. And no, that is not a Glacial Trail reference. Shut up. The gimmick is easily cheesable with towers that are already strong, like Permaspike. And besides, the gimmick is just not fun. Reason number 14. Ice monkeys are an exception to the gimmick because, ooh, they are already frozen, so they're immune to the cold. Okay, fine. I guess that makes sense a little, but it's still kind of annoying that there is an exception to the gimmick. 15. Fire towers get frozen. You are seriously telling me that a bird birthed of flame and lava cannot penetrate this little layer of ice, let alone the entire ring of lava that spews molten meteors? Number 16. Nuclear weapons get frozen. You're seriously telling me that a goddamn nuke cannot penetrate this little layer of ice? That's offensive. Number 17. God gets frozen. I kid you not, literal monkey God is frozen by this puny little map. Number 18. If the map is so cold to where even literal fire nukes, and God are frozen, explain to me how the monkeys don't just die of frostbite or hypothermia, or how the Bloons can even sustain helium inside themselves. Number 19. The middle area has so little placement to force you to plan out what towers are important to you or something like that, but all it really does is prevent you from buffing your towers, which isn't good. Number 20. This map is the reason we haven't gotten any new expert maps in over a year. Ninja Kiwi added this garbage and pretty much said, yeah, we're good, we don't need to add another expert, this is fine. Number 21. The line of sight is just really weird and isn't very intuitive. Like, there isn't a single spot that can see more than like a third of the track. It's kinda weird. Number 22. The one lane is really, really long, which makes rounds take like 9 times longer than they need to if you don't just put your defense at the front, which you can't really do anyway because there's so little space. Reason number 23. How come once monkeys are frozen, they get unfrozen at all? Does the map get warmer? But how come towers can get unfrozen the same rounds that other towers get frozen? Do different towers have different freezing points or something? See how this doesn't compute? Reason number 24. How come trees don't get frozen? I feel like trees would be the easiest thing to freeze with the cold in this entire game. Yet they last between rounds even when Oben is frozen, and are another way to completely cheese the gimmick. Number 25. Last, but certainly not least. Why do pets not get frozen?